Thank you very, very much for coming. And she has been extremely supportive. As soon as I told Gul that we're doing this event in many, many cities, she says, I want to be involved in all the cities and I want to be part of spreading this very, very important message about how women must be fit and healthy. And as you can see how fit and healthy she is herself, she wants everyone to be inspired by this. And in fact, there are millions of women out there who Gul inspires every day to take up a healthier lifestyle. Gul, thank you very much for coming. A few words, please.
With half-naked men like Milind Soman. So I think events like these will go a long way in inspiring women to come forward and start running, fast walking, and maybe in the following years they will go into mainstream running events. Pinkathon has a 10-kilometer run, a 5-kilometer run, and a 3-kilometer run. So women from all walks of life, women from all fitness levels, you don't need to be a super fit runner to take part in Pinkathon. You can be anybody and manage to fast walk, brisk walk, slow walk, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, or 10 kilometers.
The Women's Cancer Initiative in Tata Memorial Hospital actually 10 years back took on this as an important objective in their whole agenda. And Devika Bhojwani, when she started this along with the then director, late Dr. Dinshaw, she was very keen that, a part of our agenda should be to increase awareness in breast cancer. And I think we have come a long way from there currently with the way these events are showing response, and I'm very happy about that.
Actually literally run with him last year, and whenever I would tell people on air I'm running with Milind Soman, people would be like, oh, lucky you. And then I would go to Priyadarshini Park and this man is anything but fantastic. I mean, he is, but he's like, run Malishka, run. I'm like, but what about all this hot sexiness? What about all of that? We'll be looking to each other. He's not like that, trust me. He uses that. And that's the hug at the end is great incentive. But I must tell you, he doesn't mind, okay, you fall for my looks and whatever else. But in the end, you have to run for a good cause.
You do what I want.
Yeah.
Like this is because I am a public persona. I have been supported a lot by the media. And when an ad like this comes out and it's like got 4 million hits and all of that, it becomes a little bit easier for me to even raise sponsorship, for example, for an event like this. And there may be other people who have equally good motives. They want to do great events, but they don't get the support from the public or from the corporate. So I am in a special position. I am in a position that does enable me to do things like this, like the Pinkathon. And I'm just lucky, I guess.
Well, the interesting thing about tobacco and its ailments are that apart from people who die from direct usage of tobacco, there is a significant percentage of people who don't smoke or take tobacco who die as well. So if you smoke next to me, you're actually putting my health at risk. Now, that's a very important fact when it comes to tobacco usage.
Yes, well, actually, this is the second edition in Bombay. And this is only the first year of the Pinkathon. We did only one city last year, which was Mumbai. Then, in fact, we got invitations from other cities as they wanted the Pinkathon to be held in their city. So, of course, we'd love to go to every single city in India, but it's a tough event to do. Apart from getting the messages out there, publicity, sponsorship, of course, which is a big, big, big deal. But we want to take it to as many places as possible. And what we did in the first year is we kind of set a standard of we should expect about 2,000 women per city to participate in the first year. I also want to just tell you that at the Pune Pinkathon press conference, we had a lady called Michelle Kakade, who has the record for the longest running on a treadmill, 25 hours. Okay, she started running at the age of 30. She has 2 kids, and now she's 45, and she holds this record, not for women, but for India. So, yes, for men and women both. And she has done 5 desert marathons over 220 kilometers each. So if there are women like that out there who do things like this with families, with children, leading regular lives like us, if they can do it, then anybody can do it.
So you just have to make a habit, and it's something I must stick. That today I've done this. And what's really helped me overcome stress related to trying and keeping and sticking to a regimen is being flexible about it. Earlier, I'd be like, no, 5 to 6 is my workout time and nothing else can happen at that time. And then if you don't do it, you get stressed and it kind of messes you up mentally.